With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Primetime.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Here's Williams on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
First play, and May goes to the air. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Taylor Redd. They go play action now. Here's Howard. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. That's his first touchdown this year.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Tyler Bass to kick off for
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Williams now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1. Gray brought in motion. May to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, New England.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm the best.
Williams in motion. Off the play fake, it's May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked going the other way.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. May to throw again. He connects with Gray on that one. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Here's third and 2. On third and 2, it's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
What's that? 180! Monday.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start, and it's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
On first down, it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Milton Williams in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll be third down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
To throw on first down is May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Williams in motion. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. First down and more inside the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On second down, it's May. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and 2. Here we go. Williams in motion. Third and short. And here is May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Patriots are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's not enough. You sell it, flex, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Hey, watch him do it.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's going to be taken down to 37. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Stretching the field is Knox. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he will score! James Cook, touchdown Buffalo.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills extend their advantage to 14-3.
Patriots 3. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Wow, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the game.
He'll find the rookie third-round pick, Kyle Williams. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New England. Out of the gun, here's May. Left side, he's got Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. They send Godwin in motion. They'll go play action with May. That's going to be incomplete. Hopper's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's May again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Here's 1st and 10. May to the air once more. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Throw again is May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Pats cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no return here. This is a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Dallas. The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
We haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. And he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So, on 4th down, but they'll send out Brad Robbins to punt. To return is Williams. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's Cooper open right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and a yard. Gray brought in motion. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Gray brought in motion. On third and a yard, here's May. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Patriots first down. Zone read, a give to Henderson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw now, May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Pass 85, pass 85. Look out.
Now Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7.
56, 50.
Now it's Allen. Now inside the 25. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Bills first down. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. And his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Pass is kick is good, and the Bills extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That's Frank Russo in there for the sack. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Past the 45. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. To gain of 43 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Tight. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went. Of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points.
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On third down, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. The carry for Cook. And he's got another one. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That's 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. Greg, nothing changed in halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Next to score, Bills 48, Patriots 6. Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Williams. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Kerry Johnson up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun. It's May. Over the middle, that's Godwin. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, New England.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He's got his big tight end, Henry. He'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
And he will take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, New England.
On play action, here's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. the shotgun. It's May. That's to Gray. Open on the left side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
8 yards. And it's third down.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Patriots first down.
Patriots.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That'll be complete to Gibson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
May to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Greg Russo gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down. Douglas in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. Godwin working the right side. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
It's a gain of 8.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
From
and
the
6.
34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Now Allen. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Block 52. Look out.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Buffalo.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 22-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's the first carry from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 19-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Patriots 6.
I think at this point, the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Williams on the return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Gray brought in motion. This one not quite on target. Too much as one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. It's second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
This one downfield looking for Henry, and that is incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Open man, left side, he's got it. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
And the Patriot first down.
Off the play fake, it's May. Exiting the pocket right. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's May again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. May to the air once more. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down. They'll go play action with May. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Throw again is May. They'll dump this out wide to Gibson.
So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number one, the traditional handoff. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. They're going. It's May. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help you just that.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. It's not going to work out.
The defense still has 3 timeouts, and we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Second and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. He'll return it from the 11. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. 5.
To throw on first down is May. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. Great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. A gain of 48. Throwing on first and 10 is May. is caught by Gray, right side. Pick up there of 19 yards. First down, New England.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Here's May to throw it on first down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Whoa. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Hey. 70 Lions.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.